where Stephen A. ranks LeBron. That would be
number 2 overall, number 2 in the history of basketball.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say. Yeah, number 2 overall, number 2 in the history of basketball. Makes sense. I think most people do.
I'm thinking Kobe Bryant's top 10 all time, probably top 5. He's not number 2 all time in the history of basketball. What's wrong with that, Shaq?
But I have a problem with, what you said. Like, my thing is, it doesn't matter who the GOAT is. My guy should be in the conversation.
Yes.
No, but hold on. So if you guys just throw him out of the conversation.
Stephen A. Smith went so far over the line that even Shaquille O'Neal felt compelled to speak up.
Sometimes when I hear people talk, I don't understand the criteria. Is it championships? Is it points?
Right.
Is it, like, I always have arguments with people like, I don't really care who's in it, but I think you should put the right people in.
Yeah.
Right. So right now it's just, for some reason, LeBron and Jordan. Which is fine, but you're not going to throw Kobe in there?
The ESPN host attempted to justify why he won't rank Kobe Bryant above LeBron James in the GOAT conversation. But Shaquille O'Neal shut that argument down publicly and without hesitation. Shaq didn't mince words. Michael Jordan stands alone as the true GOAT, and Kobe firmly belongs ahead of LeBron at number 2. He systematically dismantled Stephen A.'s logic, stripping away each point like it couldn't hold under real scrutiny. What made it worse was that Stephen A.'s take on Kobe didn't just fall flat.
Well, again, he's one of the all-time greats. There's nothing to debate. But he's number 2 at the 2 guard. He's not number 1. We all know he's not Jordan. He didn't have Jordan's resume. We know that.
He argued that he can't place Kobe ahead of LeBron because Kobe's team struggled when he was forced to carry the load by himself. But that claim carried no real weight. Coming from someone who constantly insists he understands basketball, it was one of the most clueless points he's made. Stephen A. based his entire argument on the notion that LeBron managed to avoid bad seasons in ways Kobe didn't, pointing out that LeBron has only 3 losing seasons across more than 2 decades. What he conveniently leaves out is the bigger picture. Context matters, and pretending it doesn't only exposes how shallow his entire breakdown really was.
They've asked me about Kobe. How come Kobe isn't in that conversation? He's got more chips than LeBron James. And I said, my response was, Kobe's not even number 1 in his position. And we all love and
not at all. You gotta think about MVPs and like how many he's won.
No,
and, like, other things
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about just watching the game with the eye test. As great and as phenomenal as Kobe was, nobody ever said he's superior to MJ, and they played identical positions and had an identical style of play.
He was essentially rewarding LeBron for hopping from team to team while penalizing Kobe for staying loyal and taking on the challenge himself. When Shaquille O'Neal heard Stephen A. pushing Kobe out of the GOAT conversation, he stepped in immediately and shut that narrative down. The man who went to war alongside Kobe for 8 seasons wasn't about to let his legacy be erased. Shaq made his stance crystal clear. Michael, LeBron, or Kobe. And the way he said it said everything. He didn't place LeBron above Kobe, he put them on equal footing, side by side, exactly as he's always believed.
6-time champion, he's a 6-time league MVP, and I still have LeBron number 2 and then Kareem number 3 because of the versatility and all the all-around abilities that LeBron brings to the game, which Bird and Kareem and those guys did not have. LeBron is number 2 all-time behind Michael Jeffrey.
Shaq made it clear that even if Kobe wasn't his number 1, he deserved far more respect than Stephen A. was giving him. The big man was ready to show Stephen what real basketball knowledge actually sounds like, and he didn't hold back for a second. Shaq looked him straight in the eye and said, "It doesn't matter who the GOAT is. My guy should be in the conversation." The tension hit instantly. You could feel the room change the moment those words left his mouth.
I think we're upset. I think we're a little edgy. I think it's good for us.
Despite the losses on the road, do you think this team still has time to gel, considering how many road games you have coming up?
Sure, please.
But what's going to be the key, and what stuff have you guys worked on? You haven't had a losing streak like this in years.
Just execute better.
This wasn't a friendly teammate hype job. It was someone who lived Kobe's greatness correcting a guy who only experienced it from a studio desk. Shaq was speaking from real battles, practices, locker rooms, playoff wars, and championship nights alongside Kobe Bryant. He's always been clear that Michael Jordan is the unquestioned GOAT. But here's the key point. Shaq believes Kobe stands closer to Jordan than LeBron ever has, and he said it without a hint of doubt.
I'm thinking Kobe Bryant's top 10 all time, probably top 5. He's not number 2 all time in the history of basketball. What's wrong with that, Shaq?
But I have a problem with what you said. Like, my thing is, doesn't matter who the GOAT is. My guy should be in the conversation.
Yes.
No, but hold on. So if you guys just throw him out of the conversation, so somehow it just went from Mike to LeBron, and you just threw my guy out of the conversation. His name needs to be in there all the time. Mm-hmm. And when his name is not in there, I think people have a problem.
I look at Kobe. There is nothing on earth to question the greatness of Kobe Bryant, who to me is one of the greatest of all time. But it did help for those first 3 rings that he had you in your prime to some degree.
That's not the point. The point everybody is making is don't leave him out the conversation.
I'm not leaving him out the conversation.
You are. I don't mind people talking about who their GOAT is, but you definitely got to have my boy in that conversation.
I definitely will, and I definitely will.
And Shaq isn't alone. Plenty of former NBA players rank Kobe ahead of LeBron in the GOAT debate, calling him the closest thing the league has ever seen to Michael Jordan. Shaq didn't just praise Kobe's skill. He pointed to that killer instinct only a handful of legends ever possessed. So when Shaq says Jordan is the GOAT and Kobe belongs at number 2, it isn't some random ranking. It's rooted in real basketball DNA, the kind that separates the rare ones from everyone else. And once you apply even basic logic, Stephen A.'s team success argument completely falls apart.
Like Jordan and Kobe and LeBron, they got to do things I couldn't do. I wanted to be a force in the middle that people were afraid of. So I don't get offended when people do not put my name in that category.
He applauds LeBron for dodging down years, while completely ignoring that LeBron consistently chose the most favorable situations for himself. Kobe, on the other hand, stayed loyal to one franchise through every rebuild, injury stretch, and front office misstep. When things turned uncomfortable, LeBron moved on. When things got difficult, Kobe stayed. Which path shows more heart? Shaq already knows the answer.
It's always, for me, it's always Dr. J and Michael Jordan, Magic and those guys.
I might get flamed for this, but dude, I'm from Cleveland.
Michael looks over at us and said, he can't guard me. Kobe looks over at Doug Collins and said, this guy cannot.
Even if Stephen A. keeps pretending otherwise, the wild part is that he said before that Kobe was a better player than Shaq himself, which makes this current take feel even more confusing and out of place. But here's what really matters: championships and how they were earned. Kobe won 5 rings with one franchise, matching Magic Johnson, while LeBron has 4 spread across 3 teams. Shaq understands that Kobe's titles were built on loyalty, sacrifice, and nearly a decade of sustained elite play.
The spirit of Kobe Bryant. Let me end this segment by saying this. Say what you will about Kobe Bryant. That brother put in the work. And it was never an option for him to miss games or to not represent basketball the way that he did. I want everybody to remember that brother was about putting in that work.
Dismissing Kobe's tough years makes no sense. Every great player faces struggles when pressure and real greatness. The 2000 Western Conference Finals, when Kobe erased a 15-point fourth-quarter deficit in Game 7, or the 2001 playoffs, where he averaged 29.4 points and dominated every matchup. To Shaq, these weren't just stats. They were unforgettable moments etched into his memory.
In addition to overpowering you inside, you might as well wave the white flag of surrender. Bryant lays it off to Orr.
The dribble penetration and the quickness of Kobe Bryant is really causing problems for the Pacer perimeter guys. When he gets in there, the back line steps up.
They want to be 41 and 41. They don't want to be 40 and 42.
And Bryant for 47. Missed that. Rebound by Jeff Whiffy.
Shaq has always drawn a clear line between LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan, and it comes down to fear on the court when everything is on the line. Opponents respected LeBron, sure, but they feared Kobe and Jordan the moment they touched the ball. That's where Shaq's point lands like a hammer on Stephen A.'s argument. LeBron gets lauded for making smart moves, but loyalty? Building something from the ground up? Those are qualities Stephen A. conveniently ignores.
You are from Philadelphia. I find it unbelievable that the fans are booing you here. Does that hurt your feelings?
Yeah, my feelings are hurt, man. I mean, I'm just out there trying to play and have a good time, and my feelings are hurt being from Philadelphia.
Was the 2002 MVP, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe stayed loyal to one franchise for 20 years, through both chaos and glory, winning more than stats. He's defending the idea that basketball is bigger than perfect circumstance.
Gravitating to the tube or to the ballpark to actually watch you, okay? I don't think it helps that the number one face is a dude that needs an interpreter so you can understand what the hell he's saying in this country.
Never had that. So my legs feel fresh and I feel very confident about where I'm at. Control what you can control, right? I've done my part. I had to play through a season where there was much more on the line than whether or not I can come back from Achilles injury.
Now let's get into the real technical side, what Shaq saw every single day on the court. Kobe's skill set was deeper, sharper, and far more Jordan-like, built for winning when the pressure was at its peak. Footwork, fadeaways, post moves, defense, clutch performances, Kobe had the complete package. LeBron? No doubt he's bigger, stronger, and more athletic. But basketball isn't won by physical gifts alone. Shaq faced both of them firsthand and felt the difference in real time. Kobe hit you not just with skill, but with pure willpower.
The best thing to ever happen to the format of debate television, because he was so interesting. The entire way he led us to asking so many questions about the time we were in, the times that he just left, the people that had crossed his path, all of these things, right? He became so interesting. And then 2010 changed everything. Game 5 and Game 6 in 2010, where it looked like he was flat out mailing it in. Then with 2011, where he flat out ran out of gas. That 4-year run where he was in Miami, every game was a referendum. The best argument for him being the greatest of all time is even Michael Jordan. No one had withstood as much scrutiny, and the level of scrutiny that Jordan withstood made him retire after winning those first 3. LeBron went to 8 in a row.
LeBron relied more on size mismatches and favorable lineups. Stephen A. tried to push back on Shaq's claim that Kobe belongs in the GOAT conversation, but his response only highlighted how little he truly understands about what it takes to win at the highest level. And this is coming from someone who constantly shifts opinions based on ratings and online chatter. Shaq doesn't operate that way. His perspective comes from real battles, not studio drama. When a man who fought alongside legends calls out your breakdown, maybe it's time to listen, rather than repeat weak points.
I think the Black Mamba is appropriate. And he makes shots with guys draped all over him, falling down, left hand or right hand. I just, witnessed him doing some amazing things.
The Lakers are champion, back-to-back titles. The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions.
When you're able to go all the way to the top, you feel that you put your name in granite, more or less.
The ecstasy of winning it all and being the best player on the planet.
Shaq knows something Stephen A. keeps overlooking: greatness starts in the mind. Kobe's mentality was built differently from LeBron's. Their approaches to pressure, competition, and legacy weren't even in the same universe. Kobe studied opponents like it was a full-time job, honed his game with laser focus, and treated every single possession as if it could define his entire career. That's Jordan-level mentality in a different body, and Shaq witnessed it up close, every single day. LeBron is undeniably great, but he never displayed that same obsessive drive for perfection.
The Nets coming up here on MSG. Madison Square Garden lit up in the Lakers uniform colors, purple and gold, to honor Kobe Bryant. Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, and 7 others were killed in a helicopter crash this morning in Calabasas, California.
LeBron focuses more on protecting his image and shaping his legacy than living in that pure basketball grind. That's why Shaq's defense hits so hard. It comes from a man who played at the very top and lived this life, not someone throwing takes from a studio. Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, Rick Fox. Every teammate from those championship years knows exactly what Shaq means. When you've been in the battle alongside someone, you see who they truly are under pressure.
My Laker legacy will be that of a champion. That's why we play. That is the most important thing. This franchise does not hang division banners. It does not hang conference championships. We hang one banner and one banner only, and that's NBA titles. That is the most important thing. You have a responsibility to the city of Los Angeles to bring championship banners back where they belong. Second place does not matter. Second place means you're the first loser. You have that mentality here. That's what gets you there.
Stephen A. can break down numbers all he wants, but he's never felt a Game 7 possession hit his chest. He's never been on the floor when everything is on the line. He's never seen up close how preparation, mindset, and sheer will separate legends from the rest of the stars. The basketball world already knew what Kobe represented. His influence was global: Europe, Asia, Africa, South America. Players everywhere studied his footwork, his moves, and his mentality.
And Bryant trying to go behind his back, and Boykins the other way, and they'll finish off with Andre Miller. Maybe.
Hey, Kobe did not give up on that play. How about that play?
Now that's leadership. That's the kind of stuff he wants to do and exude, and he plays defense.
F&A, Smith can debate stats all he wants, but he's never felt a Game 7 possession hit his chest. He's never been on the floor when everything is on the line, never seen up close how preparation, mindset, and sheer will separate legends from ordinary stars. Shaquille O'Neal, on the other hand, lived it. He fought alongside Kobe Bryant for 8 seasons, experienced every clutch moment, every championship battle, and saw the kind of greatness you can't measure in numbers. Stephen A. tried to argue Kobe shouldn't be ahead of LeBron in the GOAT conversation, claiming LeBron avoided tough seasons while Kobe's team struggled. But Shaq saw the full picture. LeBron often leaned on favorable lineups and size mismatches, while Kobe stayed loyal to one franchise through every rebuild, injury wave, and front office mistake. He fought for every victory, never calculated his path to rings, never took shortcuts. That's the difference between someone who competes and someone who calculates. Shaq has always drawn the line between LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan, and it comes down to fear on the court. Opponents respected LeBron, but they feared Kobe and Jordan the moment they touched the ball. That's loyalty, character, and mental toughness in action. Kobe studied opponents like it was a full-time job, honed his game with laser focus, and treated every possession like it could define his career. Jordan-level mentality in a different body. LeBron is great, no question, but he never displayed that same obsessive pursuit of perfection. Kobe's skill set was deeper, sharper, and more Jordan-like, built for winning when the pressure was highest. Footwork, fadeaways, post moves, defense, clutch performances, he had the full package. LeBron might be bigger, stronger, and more athletic, but basketball isn't won by physical gifts alone. Shaq felt that difference firsthand. Kobe hit you with skill and willpower, and it wasn't just about talent, it was about loyalty, perseverance, and championship culture. Kobe earned 5 rings with one franchise, matching Magic Johnson, while LeBron has 4 across 3 teams. Kobe's efficiency rose year after year. His clutch moments were colder. His peak level reached heights LeBron has yet to match. He never had a finals collapse like LeBron's 2011 disaster against Dallas. When the spotlight hit hardest, Kobe always showed up with fire. Shaq's defense of Kobe isn't hype, it's truth from experience. Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, Rick Fox, they all know what Shaq means. When you fight alongside someone, you see who they really are under pressure. Kobe's greatness came from skill, obsession, and reverence for the game. He earned respect worldwide: Europe, Asia, Africa, South America. Players everywhere studied his footwork, his moves, his mentality. When Stephen A. cherry-picks stats to prop up LeBron, he misses the bigger picture. Basketball isn't just about numbers. It's about mindset, character, loyalty, and mental toughness. Shaq's stance is clear. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Kobe Bryant deserves the number 2 spot. LeBron's greatness is real, but it exists in a different form. One comes from calculated moves, the other from pure competitive fire, loyalty, and building a legacy from the ground up. Shaq didn't just debate Stephen A. He crushed his argument while defending the legacy of his teammate. He exposed every weak point, shredded every soft argument, and reminded the world that real greatness can't be reduced to stats or TV takes. When someone who fought in the battles, won the rings, and lived the pressure tells you how to rank legends, you listen. Shaq showed exactly what real championship knowledge sounds like, and Stephen A.'s ego couldn't keep up. The lesson is simple: respect greatness where it's earned. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Kobe Bryant deserves the number 2 spot. LeBron James is undeniably great, but his path is different, and it doesn't erase Kobe's achievements. When champions speak, analysts should stop talking and take note.